Hey guys, it's me Pumpkin and welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about my writing story. For those of you who don't know what a writing story is, it's basically how you got to where you are now, but instead of going over like what you did, it's going over all of the horses that you've ridden in your past. And when doing this writing story specifically, it's going to take you a lot into my past, and I'm going to have to explain a lot of things you get to understand how I got to where I am today. And I just want to say before we start looking at the horses, I don't have clips of any of the horses that I had in the past, only of the ones that I do currently own. So please do forgive me for that, but I was not allowed to take videos of these horses. But yeah, we can now begin. So, I just want to say before we start with the first horse, I was 18 when I got it, but me and my mother went around Jorvik to help out horses. My mother was a vet, just for your information. So we didn't stay in one place for a very long amount of time. And so yeah, I didn't really have a lot of experience with riding, and I still don't really. I've only been riding for about 3 years, going on to 4. But I really do enjoy riding. So I was 18 when I moved to Silverglade Manor by myself, because for me, that's the age my parents said I was allowed to move out. And yeah, we're gonna start with a horse named Dusty. He was a 6-year-old gelding when I rode him, and he did show jumping. He is a Gotland pony. Next is Wild Soul. He was an 11-year-old gelding, and he did barrel racing. He is an American quarter horse or an AQH. Again, I had both of these horses when I turned 9. When I was 18, I rode both of these horses, and I sold them when I turned. Well, I stopped riding them when I turned 19. I didn't own them. I didn't own any of the horses until today. Today being this year. Next is Storm. He was a 7-year-old stallion and did show jumping as well as a bit of dressage. He is a Jorvik Friesian. Next is Eclipse. He was a 7-year-old gelding who did barrel racing, and he is an APH or an American paint horse. Next is Casper. He was a 13-year-old gelding and did show jumping, and he is an ETB or an English thoroughbred. This is Blaze. She was a 15-year-old mare, and she did cross country and show jumping, and she is a Jorvik warm blood. And I owned these horses I didn't own them, but I rode them from the age of 19 until 21. I don't have any clips of my current horses. I do have some photos. I'll put them up on screen. Not every single one of the horses, only some of them. and you'll see me like holding them and looking off into the distance, or just holding them, looking at the camera. Doesn't really matter. But I am now 21, turning 22, and I ride about 15 horses a week, not on the same day, just in a week. I also work as a stable hand at Silverglade Manor. I do instruct and I do own these horses, but my horses aren't always used as lesson horses. Some of them are, some of them are not. I plan on buying a horse once I reach 40 subscribers, and I'm going to let you choose what horse breed it is, its coat color, and stuff like that. I'm probably only going to end up doing Gen 3s, and this is outside of the video. This is a voiceover, so this is not included in the roleplay itself. But now that that's said, once I do reach 40 subscribers, you'll start seeing posts on my Instagram asking you which horses I should buy. And yeah, there are a few that I'm not going to put in, like a few horse breeds and stuff like that. But that's purely because I might not like that horse breed or that coat color, and so I chose not to put it in. But I'll probably make it so you guys can suggest a horse breed, and if it's really popular, then I'll buy it. But yeah, that will be all for today, and I will see you all in the next video. I really hope you enjoyed. Goodbye!